The men that have defined the WWE for 2 decades are colliding here at WrestleMania 27.
Every passing moment, I have lived the memory of the beating that I took at the hands of Triple H last year at WrestleMania. Only one man walked out, and it was me.
My victory over you means nothing. I will not let that be the image of me that is remembered through the ages. Give me...
Streak will continue. I hold the end of an era in the palm of my hand because I am gonna end an era. Your mind, your body, your soul, all this. Are you willing to put it all on the line?
I am. And I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is the end of an era, and it will be contested inside Hell in a Cell. Please welcome the special referee for this match from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing history here tonight, and I can swear to you, there's nowhere that I'd rather be than right here tonight at WrestleMania 28.
Well, there's so much history in this match, and JR, you've been a big part of the history calling so many great matches involving these great superstars over the years, and it's great to have you out here.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is without question the biggest honor, the biggest privilege that I've ever had as a broadcaster, to be able to sit here and document this matchup between The Undertaker and Triple H, two men who are surefire Hall of Famers. It is an end of an era, and we are all going to be part of it. I do not envy the position that Shawn Michaels is in tonight.
Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H.
I talked to the Game earlier today, and it was a very poignant conversation. I've been with him since he came to WWE, and he at one time lived for titles, lived for gold, and he earned them. 13-time world champion. Then he lived for the money. He wanted to make millions, and he earned millions. But now, there's only one thing left for the Game, and that is tonight. And that is to end the streak of The Undertaker tonight at WrestleMania.
And the question on the mind of everyone is, can the Game, can Triple H do what his best friend Shawn Michaels was unable to do?
the Demon of Death Valley, one of the most intimidating individuals in the history of WWE. And without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, simply looking at this man and what's at stake, any other human being on the face of the earth would be intimidated, would be afraid of their career or their mortality. But the one man who isn't is standing in the ring waiting, and that's the game.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt that this is the most awesome entrance of any superstar in history.
And that's simply because, King, of who it is. The Undertaker, 19 wins, no losses at WrestleMania. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the road to everlasting mortality runs through WrestleMania. And on this night, it runs through Hell in a Cell. And there we see the demonic structure that has maimed bodies and shortened careers, the Cell.
I'm not sure the Cell can contain these two.
I'd like to start off by saying congratulations to the WWE Universe. You know, King, this stadium opened 25 years ago. There have been over 2,500 events held here, but tonight, thanks to you, the WWE Universe, we have set a brand new attendance record of 78,363.
Another WrestleMania and another attendance record. That's the WWE Universe for you, JR.
The question coming into this matchup is Undertaker's physical well-being. Remember, we have not seen The Undertaker inside a ring since his battle with Triple H last year at WrestleMania.
Oh, and
it's certainly an advantage in one respect, King. But on the other side of the coin is, has he been out of the ring too long? At some point, time catches up with everyone, even the dead man.
I don't know if you've had a chance to look at WWE.com lately, but they had a great feature on what Triple H has gone through over the last couple of months to prepare himself for The Undertaker inside the Cell here tonight. Boy, he was able to reverse it and get out of that. He was able to reverse that. Not where you want to be with the dead man. Undertaker has him right where he wants him.
I am of the belief that Undertaker believes that he lost last year after having to be carried out, even though The Undertaker beat the game.
The 19-0 streak started for The Undertaker all the way back in 1991 in Los Angeles. And you got to remember the kind of matches The Undertaker's been through during this streak. JR, I mean, casket matches, Hell in a Cell matches, handicap matches. So many have tried to beat The Undertaker here, and so many have failed, including Triple H 1 year ago.
with a series of vicious chair shots. Oh! Look at the Undertaker's back. He's just fighting to get back up.
You know he's not gonna quit. You want it done, and you end it. Just come around. End it, or I will.
Hell's Gate. The Undertaker now has the Hell's Gate on Shawn Michaels. What? Are you kidding me? My God, the sledgehammer. The game came in with a vile and vicious sledgehammer shot.
Certainly a different look from The Undertaker tonight. But if you ask me, he looks even more diabolical than ever.
You know, I heard a rumor that The Undertaker started cutting his hair the day after last year's WrestleMania. And there's one unique point we haven't brought up tonight, King, whether it's coincidence or not. Triple H has never lost a match in which Shawn Michaels has been the special guest referee.
Oh, and that's a great point. And if that happens tonight, history will be made twofold.
Undertaker has waited a year for a shot at redemption against the game. And The Undertaker is close to exacting just that.
Come on, Rob. Get in there and get that thing away from him. There's the guy with the opponent, and what's he going for here? And there's an elbow drop.
Undertaker looking to make someone rest in peace. Has him down with the choke slam.
Oh, man. I thought he might have been knocked out right there. Whoa, this is bad. Oh, what a super kick.
Pedigree. 1, 2, no! Triple H must be wondering, what in the hell do I have to do to keep this man down?
Well, Triple H believes he can end the streak, but does The Undertaker? The Undertaker will not just give the streak away. You're going to have to take it from him.
And he strikes with a quick kick. Oh!
Uh-oh. Look where he's going again. Remember, there are no countouts in this contest. This match could end up anywhere. Back into the ring now. That chair shot landed. Oh, my God. Boy, oh, boy. Whoa! Don't get up. Taker.
Crippling piledriver.
There's the cover. I think he's finished.
3. This.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
In 4 decades sitting at ringside, I can honestly say that I have never, ever witnessed anything like what we have just seen.
The Undertaker is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
The era has ended, and we will never see it again. And what a way to go out. We will never see Shawn Michaels compete in the ring again, thanks to The Undertaker. But the question remains, ladies and gentlemen, will we ever see The Undertaker compete again? Will we ever see Triple H compete again? But one thing we can answer, most definitely, this is the end of an era.
Extraordinary respect by Shawn Michaels and by over 78,000 here tonight at WrestleMania.
It's as if, ladies and gentlemen, that these three men know that they will never be at the same place at the same time in this exact environment. History was made tonight at WrestleMania 28.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game!
This contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Championship. Now a stipulation has been added that if CM Punk is disqualified, he will lose the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Now, tell me why Jericho should get that unfair advantage from Raw General Manager, Mr. Clown Shoes, John Laurinaitis.
Well, because John Laurinaitis is in charge of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, he's forcing a no disqualification match for the WWE Championship tonight. Perhaps there was a method to Chris Jericho's madness of the past month, because Jericho has been trying for weeks to get into the head of CM Punk.
What do you mean trying to get in his head? The things that man said were absolutely reprehensible, deplorable.
Well, to listen to Chris Jericho, he's responsible for all this. You know, he invented everything. I mean, he's the root of all things that have happened here in the WWE. Everybody tries to emulate him, especially CM Punk.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, the WWE Champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk has lost the champion's advantage. Not only can Punk lose the WWE Championship via pinfall or submission, but Punk can also lose it via disqualification.
Talk about anger management. Somehow tonight in this match, CM Punk is going to have to manage his own anger, or it could cost him the gold.
And that's the question, King. We followed CM Punk's career. Do you think, do you believe that Punk can refocus his anger and his frustration? Do you think Punk will be able to do that tonight against Jericho? Or will he let it overtake him and perhaps cause a disqualification?
Somehow, some way, CM Punk's got to put all of the things that he's heard out of the mouth of Chris Jericho about his family aside. He cannot think about that during this match.
This is going to be a tremendous title match. And there it is. That's what we're here for. And this one is underway. Ladies and gentlemen, since the summer of 2011, CM Punk has successfully defended the WWE Championship, calling himself the best wrestler in the world. It is a claim that Chris Jericho disputes.
That's right, JR. Jericho accused Punk of being a copycat. A Jeri-clone, if you will. And that Punk stole his proclamation of being the best in the world.
Jericho has resorted to every underhanded tactic that he could create to get Chris Jericho is one of the greatest big game players in WWE history. He defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock on the same night to become the undisputed WWE champion.
That's something the likes of which we will never see again, JR.
Well, be that as it may, King, what Jericho has done in the past means little at this juncture. Is Jericho the best in the world right now? That's the question. There are 78,363 fans in attendance at WrestleMania 28 tonight in Miami. It is a record-breaking crowd, and they will witness one of these two men walk out the WWE champion.
17 WWE championships have been crowned at WrestleMania, but only 2 since 2004.
CM Punk working at a distinct disadvantage here tonight, as the WWE Championship can change hands on a disqualification.
You know Jericho is counting on Punk. Man, there's no getting up from that. 2. Good grief, big time impact on that concrete.
Now back into the ring.
2.
Punk said a couple of weeks ago that he obviously has the devil in his DNA. But now, that's Jericho's problem.
Jericho can be as nasty as they come. I think these two men have more in common than they would admit.
Both of these superstars are master psychologists. Jericho has been playing mind games with Punk for weeks now.
But right now, those mind games seem to have backfired on Jericho.
Now that got both shoulders on the mat. And my God, that was almost 3. CM Punk has got to overcome Jericho's mind games.
Jericho has really got in the head of Punk. You have to wonder if he can get focused and get back in this match.
CM Punk is a 5-time world champion and one of the most controversial superstars in WWE history, speaking his mind with that pipe bomb, as he calls it.
That pipe bomb is not going to help him right now, JR. The time for talk is over. Oh, what a swinging neckbreaker. Uh-oh, it's locked. Nowhere to go. Oh, he's going to have to block out the pain if he hopes to escape this.
Punk wins.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, CM Punk.
What a match for the WWE title. CM Punk proving on this night between these two men that Punk is the best in the world. I don't know if you get a matchup that is more even than that one was. Peaks and valleys, ups and downs. CM Punk remains the WWE Champion.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
We've both said the time for talk is over. You are the people's champ. Listen.
Done, but it doesn't change the fact that The Rock just doesn't like you.
I used to love The Rock just like you guys, and then he morphed into Dwayne and became a disciple of Team Film It.
The Rock is gonna take his size 15 boot and stick it right up Cena's lady parts.
Team Bring It? He's Team Lost It, and the truth is getting scary. Because they weren't chanting Rocky last week, they were chanting Tooth Fairy. Finally, The Rock has come home, and he's never leaving again. And then he left again.
John Cena teams with The Rock. Never before, never again. The Rock and Cena on the same team just a few months before their opponents at WrestleMania. Oh no! Rock bottom to Cena. The Rock said he'd send Cena a message, and boy did he ever. That was the opening salvo for our next chapter, when the two greatest of their generations finally meet at WrestleMania.
Introducing first, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 251 pounds, John Cena.
Oh, this is so much to soak in, even for this young man. He's loving it.
Making Cena wait. Making Cena think about what's about to go down here.
And his opponent, from Miami, Florida, swinging 265 pounds, The Rock.
The spectacle that is WrestleMania. This is it.
Two faces of their generations. Two icons in their prime.
Oh, man. This match epitomizes WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's been over a year since these two have traded barbs, goading each other through social media and interviews, and now it's on. The Rock versus John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania 28.
Look at The Rock. It's like he never left the WWE, JR.
Rock's cardio, his in-ring shape, the time for talking is over. Both these men have been very vocal and very entertaining in all their trash talk over the better part of a year. But now it's time to find out who will walk out of WrestleMania the better man.
Well, sometimes, JR, you can get wrapped up in all the trash talk and lose sight of what's really important. It all comes down to proving it in the ring. And right now, Cena's finding out what so many before him have learned. The Rock is more than just a bunch of catchphrases and a raised eyebrow. John Cena is in the ring with a world-class athlete.
You know, we talk about enjoying this match. He's showing he'll do anything it takes. sharpshooters locked in. Textbook hold. And this is all but over.
Can he do it? Can he dig down deep and fight out of this hole?
The Rock just measuring him here. Looking for the rock bottom and the pinfall.
There's the cover.
That'll be it.
I think he's finished.
Here is your winner, The Rock.
The Rock from out of nowhere. He does it. The Rock solidifies himself as the great one.
I think The Rock was actually lying in wait. John Cena literally mocking The Rock, and I thought that was great.
Well, I gotta tell you, I don't even think there was a loser in this thing. It's like the last team who got the ball won the game tonight. But The Rock prevails.
You know who the big winner was? You and me and the entire WWE Universe. Oh, this is great.
What a night. What a match. John Cena was dominant. John Cena had The Rock right where he wanted it. And then, so suddenly, so electrifying.
Well, I sort of agree with you. At least that's what I thought. But obviously, one mistake cost John Cena everything.